Hi, good evening, everybody. I hope you can hear me.
Good evening, loud and clear.
Okay,
Good evening. Good evening. We can hear you.
thank you. Hi, Sue. I don't know. Have you opened the meeting yet?
I haven't.
Oh, there you are.
There I am.
Wonderful.
So we're just waiting for 7 o'clock.
Oh, we're still early.
We're a little bit earlier.
Okay. So I hope everybody's doing well. We have a bit
Can't
of,
complain.
yeah, a bit of little extra summer for some of us in the country this week.
Yeah, it's been quite warm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Mildly
yes, it's seven
welcome,
o'clock,
people.
everybody. So good evening, and it's the 21st of August, 2025. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm sensing that people, well, certainly, on our side, there's a sense of urgency, there's a sense of seriousness. Everybody's, knuckling down, rolling up sleeves, and getting stuck in. So we're talking less. Thankfully, I'm sure you guys are grateful for that. Because we're getting down to business. And but what I'll always say on these meetings is that I'm grateful to be here, and it's a privilege for me to introduce to you and hand over to our CEO and founder, Dr. Frans Swanepoel. Take it away.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you very much. Peter, it's nice to see you as well tonight here on the Zoom meeting. Yeah, tonight it's going to be a little bit of a different discussion that I want to share with you. And the reason I want to do that is because people get caught up in the day-to-day running of your business or BeeCoinWise. And what I actually want to share with you tonight is um, is what BeeCoinWise is all about. And so I think hard about it during this week because I do a lot of study in trends around the world, where we are going, what's happening. And when we started BeeCoinWise, we looked at the bigger picture and we looked at what's happening and what is going to happen in the future. And that's how we started to build BeeCoinWise. So I firstly want to say, welcome everybody tonight. So tonight is going to be a bit different. It's not going to be just a new update. It's going to be a reminder why you are part of building what we're doing. And what we're actually doing is building history. And that's what I want to share with you tonight. So we're not only creating South Africa's first community power loyalty program platform, we are pioneer Africa's first community-owned digital economy. And that, my friends, is a movement that no one can stop. So there's a bigger picture what I want to share with you tonight. So think about this. Most South Africans or most people in South Africa are unbankable or underbanked. So for millions, BeeCoinWise is their first step to financial literacy, into the digital wallets, into the future where money works for you. You are not just an earner in BeeCoinWise. You are helping to onboard an entire generation into a digital economy. And that's what we're doing. So This is why we are different. We are not just a business. We are a movement. With every loaf of bread that you buy, every liter of petrol, or every takeaway meal you bought through BeeCoinWise actually carries a story. A story of empowerment, a story of original people becoming extraordinary entrepreneurs. And together, we're proving that wealth can grow from community, trust, and wisdom. So we are, BeeCoinWise, are in the process of unlocking premium deals for our members. There's recognitions clubs that we are setting up, training, financial literacy, entrepreneurships, creating platforms that will give you more than just an income. They will give you knowledge, confidence, and legacy. Because BeeCoinWise is about more than just creating cash flow for yourself. It's about creating entrepreneurs who live out their purposes. So that's why I'm so very, very excited about BeeCoinWise. So with our mission to generating and getting 1 million members for 2025, we already have more than 10,000 merchants. We will not just be South Africa's biggest community. We will be a global force. So imagine this. In just a few years from now, fintech giant companies, and I can name that I don't actually want to do. I can share with you. I'm going to use names as an example. So please understand what I'm trying to tell you. Companies like Discovery, Shoprite, or even PayPal may look to partner into what you have helped to create. And that's a legacy that you're actually part of. And let me explain to you quickly what I'm actually trying to share with you and telling you tonight. And that is that, let's say, for instance, Pick n Pay, Shoprite, Discovery, all of those people, they all have their own incentive programs, their loyalty programs. But those loyalty programs only give them access to what their client base are doing. And what is BeeCoinWise actually doing? We are actually creating data from each and every one of our merchants, from the large corporate companies to the smallest corporate companies. And that's extremely powerful information. And that is why I'm saying these people are already sitting up and looking at BeeCoinWise, what we are doing. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to share with you tonight. So I can say, when people ask you what BeeCoinWise is, tell them this. It's not just a loyalty program, it's a revolution. It's a movement where ordinary South African or people in South Africa are rewriting the future together. You are not just members. You are pioneers. You are builders of a new economy and are history makers. So my final question is not whether BeeCoinWise will be successful. The question is actually how much of this success do you want to claim for yourself and your family? Because the time is now. Let's build and let's empower and let's make history together. So I know it's a short version and I don't want to share too much information because I know for some people this is common sense and for other people this is not common sense. But I want you to go on yourself and go and have a look what's happening in the world. And I can give you an example. One of the major software development companies that I know on a personal basis, they create programs, AI programs and software programs for the medical industry, the insurance business industry that are going to change things within the next 5 years. I promise you, when you drive down the freeway, at least 50% of the companies that you see will not be here anymore. What I've realized is that things are changing so fast. So in this specific company, I'm just using this as an example, is that they've got a major group of software developers. And they write these programs. It takes them a year, 2 years for the insurance. Let's take the insurance industry. And they're now using AI technology, writing similar programs for the medical industry. Not similar what I'm doing in size-wise in 2 weeks. And what's happening now? So 50 to 80% of top qualified software developers are losing their jobs because now they only keep the crop of the team to modify and help the AI programs where they still lack and they're still busy developing those things. So why am I sharing tonight just about technology? Technology is because what I want you to understand, what you plugged in is a lot bigger than just a business that you are going to create a sideline income for yourself. It depends on what your aim is, or just a pension fund. This is a lot bigger what we're doing here. So I hope it wasn't too much of technology talking to you. Not that I'm a fundi. Let's say Peter from Peter Krause from is such an awesome example for us. And to give you an example, I mean, if everybody in our business can just do their part. In other words, what I mean by what is your aim? Why did you join the business? First of all, I think people want to make money. So now you have people that are technology wise. They're using TikTok and all these uh, programs, and they are signing up massive amount of people. And then you've got a client base that don't know this technology, and they sign up less people. So there's space for everybody in BeeCoinWise because together we are building one network that will support everybody. But the main thing is if everybody can just do, if you only sign up one person a month, that's your best that you can do, then yes, you will still see your income will grow month by month by month, and you will see how the business is going places. And what's the best part of it is you are part of it. You are BeeCoinWise, not me, not Renel. You are BeeCoinWise. So that's the message that I actually wanted to carry over tonight with every one of you, to say, please realize that this is bigger than just maybe you thought it's just a multi-level marketing company. No, it's not just a multi-level marketing company. We're actually moving away from saying that we're a multi-level marketing company because we are working and we are partnering with so much large corporations that we are just going to change the wording in a different way. The structure stays exactly the same. Everybody makes the same amount of money. But all that we say is that you're earning on tiers 1, 2, and 3, and 4 income, but the main income comes from our product. What's the product? The product is that milk that you buy, the bread, the fuel that you put in your vehicle. When you go and eat out or buy fast foods or whatever you do, using our product is what's going to set you free. So thank you very much. I think I've spoken too much tonight. Yeah. Sue, I don't know if you want to fall in there and save the people because I'm not going to stop talking tonight.
I'm not the one to do that because I'm just as bad. The way I like to think of it, I mean, this is all I have to add, is that I think of it as a country. So let's say BeeCoinWise and Cellbucks together decide they're going to form this online digital virtual country. And we look at this country like we would look at any other country because we want to immigrate to Australia and Canada and wherever. So now we decide we want to immigrate to this country that BeeCoinWise and Cellbucks has put together for us. And then we look at how the people live that live there. What do they do? You know, what's the education system? What's the legalities like? What's the medicals? You know, you look at all those things when you're looking at a country because you want to improve your life, right? So at the moment, obviously, those of you who are, you know, have your ear to the ground, you know that we are moving at warp speed. There is so much going on, so much improvement, so much development in the company. And I do also suggest that you watch this space closely, take note, listen carefully. There is a lot of detail in everything that is being done every single day in every department. So you look at this and you say, okay, what currency is it? I come from South Africa or I come from Namibia. We have dollars, you have rands. Oh, okay, there they have a digital wallet. How does that work? Oh, it's an online thing. It's, you know, like, oh, cryptocurrency is online. Oh, this is also a digital wallet. Okay, so it's a digital wallet. How do I use it? What do I do? Oh, this country works like this. All the citizens of this country, what they do is they all have to shop. They all buy groceries. They all buy medical supplies. They all put fuel in their vehicles, whatever. And the way the currency in this particular country works is where they can either deposit or withdraw a country, the currency from another country would, let's say you come with your rands or you come to this country, you've immigrated now, your bags are packed, you've landed at the airport and all of that. And now you're going to put money into this system of this new country, which is your digital wallet. From there, you're going to shop within that ecosystem, that closed loop system. And then every single citizen of this country is going to benefit. So every time every single citizen of this country goes and shops, every other citizen benefits. So if you see it like that, and you can, and you break it up and you look at all the different departments in the company, and you see it as a country that you're immigrating to for a better life, then you'll see the progress that we're making and how fast things are actually changing and being put in place, and how professional everything is becoming. And obviously that is all in service to you, because at the moment, the 200 Rand joining fee, but from the 1st of September, the 350, which is going to give you that starter kit, which is just packed full of tools to get your business going. that is all in service to you, you know. So when we set up the legal side of it, and we have legal professionals on board that are advising management all the time. We have financial people on board that you would have to do all that for yourself if you were running your own business. But now all you have to do, you're still running your own business, you're still buying a business, but all you have to do is just tell somebody else that they need to pay differently, because this new country has got this system and this currency and whatever. And isn't it wonderful, guys, when you immigrate to this country, then every single person every citizen of this country benefits every time you go shopping, and you need to go shopping practically on a daily basis. So that's how I look at it. You know, that's how I, sort of my perspective, because then I understand it a lot clearer, the actual business model and how it works. So it's just a perspective that I have that really gives me a clear picture of where it's going. And then also it helps me to define my goals as to what kind of lifestyle I want to live in this new country that I've decided I'm going to immigrate to, and I'm taking my family to this for a brighter future. So it really does help me to clarify my goals and my lifestyle. It's not just about goals and, you know, making a little bit of extra money. It's about a new lifestyle completely for me. So, I don't know if that's helpful to any of you guys, but yeah, I can also go on until next week, Thursday. So with that, guys, I'm just going to say really, 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 it's time to listen to what is said, and also try to hear what is not said, and listen closely, because things are moving at warp speed. It's really, really getting very exciting now. Some of you have hopped on with us. There's a lot of excitement around the 90-day challenge as well. A lot of you are very serious. I've never experienced a whole group of people like we have now together doing, Neil, we're not taking questions on a Thursday. I haven't experienced a whole lot of people in a whole group doing a 90-day challenge together and not individually, but there is a lot of excitement. So I also want to urge you guys, any of you that feel even slightly inclined to hop onto our 90-day challenge groups. The reason being is that I don't know if there'll ever be another opportunity for you to actually have the support, the training, and the mentorship that you're going to get with this 90-day challenge. It's on hand, it's hands-on, the mentors are there, you've got a step-by-step, you've got a whole lot of leaders holding your hand in a 90-day challenge. If you're not going to be able to make use of those people and that expertise being made available to you, you're probably never going to do this on your own. And to really, really, really be successful and hop onto the next level of a better life, it's almost imperative at some stage that you do that. Most millionaires and billionaires have done that at some time in their lives. As Eric Worre always points out to us, they can almost always point their success to a short, intense period of energy where they focused wholeheartedly. They focused on their goals and what they want to achieve, and then they relax after that and they monitor their progress. And then once a year we do it. I can't guarantee that we're going to do this again next year, although we're planning to. But this is certainly the time to make the most of the energy, the focus, the commitment that the leaders have to holding your hand on this 90-day challenge. Literally to say to you guys, by tomorrow lunchtime, you must have made a list of 30 people. Don't do more than 30 people. You want 30 people only because you're only going to try to get your 10 from those 30 people. If you want to go on and on and on, you take too much time to make too long a list, and then you get sidetracked with making a long list, and you don't actually get down to the work. Like, that's what I'm just using an example, but I'm saying that's the kind of mentorship you're going to get, where somebody's going to tell you. You don't even have to worry about how much money you're going to make. You do have to write down your goals, but you don't even have to worry about that. All you have to commit to is, I'm going to do exactly as my mentor tells me. I'm going to, on a daily basis, I'm going to do exactly what they tell me, because they've got the experience. They've done this before. They can reach figures I can only dream of, that I've never seen in my life before. You know, a lot of us have a ceiling as to how much is success, and it's sometimes not good enough. But that's our ceiling. That's what we're used to. We've never exceeded that ceiling. So you need to plug into somebody that has actually way exceeded that ceiling. That uses figures that we can really maybe not even dream of. But they've been there, and they are saying to us, this is what, because that's what my mentor is doing for me. Okay. I get told, by such and such a time tomorrow, you must have done this. By such and such a time on Sunday, you must have done that. You must have contacted these people. And sitting with a manual and filling in that manual from cover to cover, guys, this is the kind of mentorship you're getting. And I just want to, it's not for everybody. That's understandable, and that's acceptable and respected. But if you even, as I say, slightly inclined, make the most of this opportunity. It is really very, very, very precious, and it is going to get you on a trajectory that you can't even begin to imagine. The last time I did this, I went from being unemployed and not having a cent. I actually had to borrow money for airtime and data. And within the 90-day period, when the 90 days ended, I was earning 33,000 Rand a week. So that's the kind of the magic that happens when you start. It's not that everything's going to work according to your plan. The minute you start and you're committed and you're following the footsteps and the guidance of somebody who's done this before, there are magical things that happen that you can't perceive right now, that speed up your progress, because it collapses time. It makes things happen that you couldn't have foreseen, because there's just a magic in the air around certain people, and things happen around them. So you want to be close to them, especially now, which I'm doing. I've made that decision, and a couple of us have made that decision to say, we're gonna, latch ourselves onto this person. We're not letting go for dear life for the next 90 days, So I invite you to, I'll put the links on tomorrow. I'll put all the links on the groups, and please join us. And even if you don't commit to the 90 days, if you just follow the guidance and you do some of the stuff that we're doing, even if you don't want the pressure of 90 days, or you're not able, to take the pressure of 90 days because of your lifestyle or commitments, that's fine. But if you just follow what we're doing anyway, your business is going to grow for sure, guaranteed. So with that, I'd like to say good evening. And guys, thank you for your time. As I said, I'm always grateful to be here. It's always a privilege. And we will see you on Monday at 7 with Max. I do believe that he is well now, and he'll be back with us on Monday evening. So please be safe wherever you are, and be well. Thank you so much. Good night.